Welcome back to Strange Horticulture. We are going to continue from where we left off. Day 2 Saturday. Hopefully we're able to finish day 2. I don't entirely remember how far we were, because it's been a little bit, but we had done a whole bunch of things. I still don't know this letter right here, how to deal with that one. But we had done quite a bit of people, including helping some witches in the forest. I'm this close to reporting you, half-wit. The last plant you gave me has made my skin itch furiously. What is this? This is an ore. I can do both. Think carefully about this one. I'll have your little shop shut down and torn to the ground if you don't make this right. Would mean ore. Okay, let us look at Butterdale. See what Butterdale does. Often found growing in clumps on valley sides, Butterdale has been used for centuries as a cure for all manner of skin rashes. The dark green leaves can be stewed and mulched to form a... I don't know what this word is or how to pronounce that one. The flowers smell buttery to some people. Or make do. Gotta make do. Make do. This one. The beautiful flower made up of many smaller florets makes this a sought after decorative plant, although it is difficult to care for. It may be a pleasant looking plant, but touching the leaves against bare skin will result in painful sores. There's no way I'm going to give you a make do. It has to be butterscotch or Buttersdale or whatever this is. Butterscotch pie, I don't know. Okay, how do we identify this one? The leaves look like these. And... dark green leaves. Dark green leaves that look like these. Okay. It's definitely not going to be funguses. Put all the funguses like together or something, I don't know. That'll just make things a little bit easier. No. None of these leaves look right. No, maybe? This leaf might be it. Yeah, this leaf looks exactly it. The purple flower have a light buttery scent. That's it. That's 100% it. Okay, thank you for that. Label onto you. You are a Butterdale. Right, Butterdale, yes, okay. Yeah, go for it. Okay, collect our reward. We got this thing. I won't read the entire thing until we need to use it. Oh, so we're only one away to end the day. Okay. What tarot card are we going to draw now? Ooh. North of Hawkshed, east of Lowick, west of Rustland, south of Crickle Crags. The book both fascinated and terrified her in equal measure, and after studying it for some time, she reached a decision. She would never use the powers she had discovered. She would hide the book where it could never be found. Is that like a clue to go somewhere? Because Ah, it's this, right? Oh, it is a clue. It's just straight up a clue. It's not a letters, it's a clue. Well, other than petting the cat. Sorry if I woke you up. Other than the next customer, we could look in the map. Pull out the map this way. And look at this clue. North of Hawkshed, east of Lowick. Hawkshed and Lowick. Because I'm wondering if we could just go there and then go east and then go west. Okay, Rustland is here. That's one of the misses. Lowick is here. Right. Let's do the other map. This one's better. Okay. So I'll put this over here. Where do I put my camera again? I don't remember, but hopefully it's not here. But if it is, well, too bad. Actually, I'll just put this up here. This will be fine up here. Actually, my camera might go up there. You know, I'll put this right in the middle. Right in the middle's perfect. Okay, so east of Lowick. We're at Lowick here. And it's supposed to be north of Hawkshed. I would assume Hawkshed is south of Lowick. But Hawkshed is all the way up here. Okay, so you're narrowing it down that way. It's like, okay, Lowick is along this, which is 16. So it's anything east of 16, so anywhere here. And then north of Hawkshed. Hawkshed is up here at 19. So it's again east of anything 16, but north of anything F. Because that's F along the F line. So it has to be in this quadrant here, west of Rustland. So if we find Rustland, we'll have the other side. Rustland could technically be anywhere. Rustland is here. That is very, very close. So anything between 18 and 16. So I'm thinking it has to be along 17. It has to be north of Hawkshed, which is anything E, D, C, or B. So all up in here, which narrows it down a lot. And then south of Craggle's Crags. Kringle Crags. Kringle Crags. Where is a Kringle Crags? Because it's narrowed down so much to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares, it has to be narrowing it down further to like the square. Yeah. Kringle Crags is here, and it has to be south of that. And Kringle Crags is along D? Yeah, so it has to be E. It has to be E17. Right here. Boom. Clue evaporated. That was a cool effect. My eyes are drawn to the silhouette of a grizzled old man standing at the edge of a field. His mind is broken, seemingly beyond repair. Vacant eyes fixate on nothing, a whisper of an expression as my gaze sweeps his face, but only a whisper. He raises his arm, points. I follow his outstretched finger, and am surprised to find a cluster of wild flowers growing there, hidden from view. Collect the plants. New plants acquired. There we go. That was fun. That was cool. I like them clues. We gotta get some more of those. Yeah, 2 new ones ended up here. Like, I don't know if I actually need to water them. I think watering is just to pass the time. I wonder how many flowers there actually. Do I know how many flowers there are, or does this just keep expanding? This keeps expanding, right? Yeah. It'll just keep expanding to however many I get. So I don't know what the total number of flowers is. And now I remember where I normally put my camera. It's right over a rising dread. Whatever this icon is, because I haven't used it yet. Ding. Next customer, please, Wilbur Miller. I'm looking for a plant. Lady of... what's it? Something or other. I'm no green-eyed darer, that's for sure. Dare? Dreyer. My mind isn't all what it used to be. It's the one that's supposed to help with mental decline. I see. Lady of the What's It. Let's hope Lady of the What's It actually helps with mental decline, or I'm giving you a different thing. Lady of Summer, perhaps? The leaves curl around delightfully, which, combined with an attractive flower and a hardy nature, make this a sought-after ornamental plant. Aids with condition of memory deteriorating associated with old age. This is the one. I may have already named this one with a little tag. Nope, that was Gandhi root. Only mushrooms are over here. Somebody's been moving around my stuff. I'm pretty sure I placed the mushrooms all together like that. I mean, if the game is willing to just sort it for me, that's perfectly fine. Lady of Summer, here it is. Let me check it to make sure. Sweet smelling dark flower. Is it supposed to be sweet smelling? Attractive flower? I don't know. The leaves curl around delightfully, which they do. And there you go. Plant identified. Perfect. Okay, next person. David Schaefer. They're saying the Arda's been killed. I know a lot of people don't trust that sisterhood, but it seems to me the Arda always looked out for the less fortunate. Well, I'll collect this letter, thank you. The cold is too much to bear beyond the gap. I was forced to turn back. I would advise against it, but if you are determined to explore Great Gable, be sure to take precautions. Knowing you, I'm sure you'll have a plant up your sleeve that can keep you warm, should the weather turn against you. Warmest regards, Amos Duncan. Okay, so... beyond the gap. So Great Gable beyond the gap, something like that? Well, we're about ready to explore again, so... I'm expecting that to be north and mountainous. Yes. Great Gable is up here. I'm guessing we just go to Great Gable. Yes. After several hours of arduous hiking and scrambling, I am still some distance from the summit. I am freezing cold and ready to head home. Should I do the sensible thing and turn back down the mountain? Unless I have some brimlock to warm me up. I'm pretty sure I identify this one as well. Let me check. Where's my field guide to all plants? Maybe I didn't identify this one. Stop that. Brimlock. Those suffering hypothermia can be rescued with a draught made from leaves from the brimlock. Okay, so what are the leaves looking like? Protect against extreme cold. When conditions are just right, the cold of winter brimlock produces small yellow flowers. The leaves are waxy and tough. Small yellow flowers. Well, that's a small yellow flowers. This ain't small yellow flowers though. I was certain that I had identified that one. Guess not. If that one actually is Gandy root, then it's not that one. It's this one, isn't it? Let me check. No, these are just funguses. Everything else has their flowers. Fox button. Yeah, everything else has flowers. And the ones that don't have flowers don't quite match. This is the only one without flowers. Smooth, waxy leaves. Would you look at that? This one has leaves are waxy and tough. Smooth, tough, good enough. Hopefully I don't die in this expedition. What are you called? Brimlock. B-R-I-M-L-O-C-K. Well, I'm using this one on myself, so... Plant identified, Brimlock. Select. And then I push on, no longer feeling the cold. Am I presented... and I am presently rewarded. Collect this presently reward plant. Whatever you are that grows in the harshest climate possible, up a mountain in the cold. Well, there we go. We managed to find that one too. Next. Norman Lee. This plant is cursed. It has brought me nothing but sorrow. Please, take it. I want nothing more to do with it. Thank you for that. Collected cursed plant. New plant acquired. It's a fungus. We put it with the other cursed funguses. Oop. Next. Simon Green. No, Simone Green. Hellbore. Always a pleasure, my feline friend. Hope he's been nibbling the plant. I hope he hasn't been nibbling the plant again. I have a favor to ask. You owe me for the hours I spent digging out the information on those plants. Oh right, you were the one in the library. I've been burning the midnight oil again and could use some common trouse, and I know where to find it. According to Grayson's herbology, it grows in abundance on red pike. I'll come by the day after tomorrow to collect it. I have business in Sedborough. In the meantime, here, take this. Okay. Well, we're ready to explore, so, I'm done with that one. Wait, I didn't remember what she said. It grows where? Despite being described as common, the trouse can in fact be quite tricky to find. However, it is known to grow in abundance on the slopes of red pike. Nobody knows why. Its leaves have been used for centuries as a balm against eye strain. Perfect. So, where are we going, red pike? I assume that's a mountain range or something like that. It sounds mountainous, but it could also be some sort of river. River-esque. Foxfield River. I can't read what that says. Udon. Red Levin? Red Levin? River... I don't know what that says. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what that says. All I need to do is find a red pike. Not this one, not this one, not this one, not this one. Gilpin over here. River Loon. It could also be a lake. It grows along the lake. I don't know. Could also be this entire ocean. I don't know. That would be a problem. If I couldn't identify it. River Irk. Lake Undermere. Huh. Okay, well if it's not one of those things... Is it anything up in the mountain region? Yeah. Up here. There we go. I enjoy a pleasant stroll up the fell. The going is easy, the weather agreeable, and the views majestic. I do not have to look hard to find what I am after. Collect. New plant acquired. Wait, where did you just go? This is this one, right? No flowers, sparse leaves. Okay. It better goddamn be this one. Let's put this away. Let us go in here. Common Trouse. The leaves have been used for centuries as a balm for eye strain. Well, I mean, I did just collect it, so it has to be this one. Common Trouse. I hope I spelled that right. Okay. Well, that should be good. She'll be back to collect that eventually, and I just have it right here. It's labeled. Everything's good. Veronica Green. No. Verona Green. When you work with what? When you work with the occult, I find it pays to uphold a certain image. If you're going to be accused of performing witchcraft anyways, it doesn't hurt to put on a bit of a show every now and then. Let the hunters know what I'm capable of, sort of thing. Long story short, I may have threatened to turn a small boy into a toad, and the little bugger called my bluff. Oh, don't look at me like that. You know what little boys are like. I can assure you he deserves to be turned into a toad anyways. I think a little display is needed to discourage this sort of behavior in future. Have you got any shimmerlung? Shimmerlung? I don't know if I have a shimmerlung. Apparently I have a shimmerlung. Shimmerlung, that's gonna be super easy to identify. The dried stem of the shimmerlung burns very brightly and noisily, letting off a near blinding white-purple light. The flower goes wrapped in large, rigid leaves. This seems about right. Like, I mean, that one was just right there. I don't know if there's anything else with this shape. Just straight up that shape. I don't think there's a thing like that. Yeah, none of the other plants are anywhere near like that. And it's not a mushroom. Let us look at it like this. Smells faintly of wood smoke. Feels like rough grass paper. I mean, it looks like fire. But this kind of looks a little bit different. Large, rigid leaves. Oh, that's the problem. This doesn't have that exactly. The leaves are kind of at the bottom unless these things up here are leaves. Okay, if it's not this one. If it's not that one, then... which one could it be? This one. Hold on, can I do the zoom in trick? Yes. Yeah, look at these little things. These little things are like that. Leaves are stiff ribs. The leaves are like that and has little tubules here. This, I think, is the right thing. Because the flowers go wrapped in large rigid leaves. That's this. Okay, perfect. I've identified your plant. Shimmerlung. Yeah, S-H-I-M-M-E-R. Yes. Shimmer. And this is for you. Collect. Next. Ruth Douglas. There's a beautiful plant that I've been looking for all over, but nobody seems to have any. Something... monk brew? I'm not sure. I do know that you shouldn't touch the leaves, though. So something you shouldn't touch the leaves and kind of monk brew-esque. Like, I think you've pretty much said what it is. Monk brew, make do, might be this one. Just as long as there's nothing else that is anywhere close to what she just said, then I'm pretty sure it's make do. Hello glow, no. Yeah, it has to be that one. We're going with make do. And make do against bare skin will result in painful sores. The leaves, right? Shouldn't touch the leaves. Perfect. You want to make do. Beautiful flowers made up of many smaller florets. I don't entirely know what that means, but if this is the image, then there's a lot of little D's that makes up the actual flower. So it has to be something like this, where there's a whole bunch of little flowers here. A smaller blue flower smells pleasant. Okay, but that one I've already labeled as this, and I assume I'm correct. So if I am correct about that one... Okay, can't possibly be this one. That flower looks different. But that's yet another one that's made up of a bunch of small flowers. No, it can't be this one. Mushrooms are over here. Don't take that one out of context. It could be this one. No, these are like berries or something. Unless I mislabeled that other one. Oh, it could be this one. Oh, yeah. This looks real nice. I like this one. Little red flowers. The flowers look correct. Yeah. Small leaves, delicate flowers. Touching the leaves, not touching the small leaves. I feel like this is the right one. I don't think there's anything else that fits. Nope. It's gonna be this one. I'm gonna label this one as the make do. How do you spell that? E-A-K? Or is it meek do? We good? Yeah, I guess so. Looks like that worked. I don't know if I got a new plant or anything from that, but end the day. Okay, tarot cards. Let's do this. What? Time passed, a year, and then another. The book remained hidden, but out of sight. Did not mean out of mind. The book was what her thoughts settled on when she rested, when she brooded over when she did her chores, what she pictured when she dreamed. Okay. Well, day 4 is a Monday. Sounds like it's raining. I bet the cat. Let us use this clue. I'm sure this will match with something somewhere. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that right there. What is this? N6. Boom. The gentle sound of flowing water, the sunlight through scattered clouds, a reset. Collect them plants. New plants acquired. Okay, where did those go to? Did they just like pile in here? Like come up here or something? Like space yourselves. Ding. Reuben Ward. The Fox button was no help, I'm afraid. The sisterhood still refused to speak openly with me. Not that I have the time to pursue it properly. I'm rushed off my feet this week. There's been a body found at the Swinside Stone Circle, and apparently it's a grisly one. Don't suppose you've got anything to help with keep my lunch down. My stomach's never coped too well with the grisly ones. Finette. I have a finette flower for you to munch on. Finette. Chewing on the tough root of this plant is said to ease gastric distress and reduce anxiety. It has long, soft leaves. You look like you have. There's quite a few that have long, soft-looking leaves. But like this, it's a 2 on the thing. So it can't be you. Can't be you. Might be you. Soft pale blue flowers, long leaves. Yeah, kind of. Oh, long flat leaves. Yeah, but it doesn't exactly look like the one that I'm looking for, which is like 2 from the stem like that. Now this one kind of 2 from the stem-ish. Pale yellow flowers, the leaves are quite soft. Soft long leaves with lines through them. 2 at the stem. Yeah, this one's a very good contender. I might have been right with the first pick. Nope, this doesn't do it. Okay, we're gonna go with that one. You. Finette. And here you are, a finette. There we go, book entry collected. I don't know why book entries are scattered all over the place, but that's okay. Ding, next. Good old David Schaefer. Morning. Verona Green handed me this for you. She seemed in a good mood. Okay. Well, thank you for that. I meant to tell you this yesterday, but it slipped my mind. I discovered a plant on a recent trip to Grizzledale. The Grizzledale Forest. Just northeast of Rustland. It was like nothing I've ever seen before. I would have brought it back with me if the sisterhood had given me a moment alone, but they seem overly protective lately. Kind regards, Verona Green. Well, we have enough exploration points. Let's go. And where is this located? So Grizzledale is the forest. I was there before. So this forest here. Just northeast of Rustland. Rustland is here. We go north, we go east. Here-ish? It would have to be, right? From the moment I step off the road, I can't shake the feeling I'm being watched. Suddenly, I find my way blocked by 3 women wearing green cloaks and holding short elm bows. Nobody may wander freely throughout the forest by order of the Arda, says the leader of the trio. I turn to walk back, but then again, I have a few tricks up my sleeve. We just give the mellow glow. I had done this before. I don't remember what it looked like. But it would grant me safe passage. Not a mushroom. Where is this plant? Hold on, let me look back through my plants. I got you. I got you. What's happening? Where's my damn plant? I could have sworn I used this one before. Unless none of that's saved. And we're in a different timeline altogether. Ah, thorns. Among other uses for this plant, the most remarkable is that it can allow a person to pass unnoticed. Though not invisible, it is possible to become hidden from sight and memory. The mellow glow has sharp thorns that protect it from predators. Sharp thorns, you say, though. There's this one. There's this one. Sharp thorns. Turquoise flower, sharp thorns. That might actually be the only sharp thorn flower that exists in my collection. Yeah, the funguses are over here. Has to be that one. Mellow glow. Mellow dash glow? Oops. Mellow dash glow. Okay. Plant identified. Collect. And I got that. And with the help of the mellow glow, I walk right past the sisters without them paying me heed. Paying me any heed. Chuckling to myself, I collect the plant that Verona talked about and take my leave. Simple as that. New plant acquired. Plants are getting a little bit clustered, but that's okay. Next. I am afraid. The camphor you gave me is helping me sleep, and I'm very grateful for it. But the visions are as strong as ever. The woman in the jade mask appears in my dreams every night. She screams at me, but I do not know why. And behind her, that presence is always there, dark and dreadful. I don't know what to do. The dreams feel like a warning that I don't understand, a mosaic of color that refuses to come into focus. Some part of me wants to stare down that abyss, but I'm afraid. So we have 2 options, Guerra or Candlewood. Let's see what they do. Aguera. I hope that's how you pronounce this one. When burned, the incense made from the woody stem can enhance psychic abilities, strengthening the clarity of visions and prophecies. Light blue flowers like rounded tufts of gentle lamb's wool characterize this plant. So that is... No. This almost looked like what it would have been. Oh, is it like one of these fuzzy things? No, that's Harlequin and that's this one. No, that one's a berries. This one? Light blue, yes, yes, yes. It's all pale blue flowers. Light blue flowers like rounded tufts. Oh wait, does it also have this like, yeah, little cup-looking stem thing? Okay, so that's for sure that one, so I'll just label that now because I identified it. Even if I don't end up using this. And the other one, the possibility is candlewood. Produces a red flower that provides a shielding effect, protecting against all manner of afflictions of the mind. Long, thin stems grow among tall leaves. Let's have her stare into the abyss. But first we'll find this thing. Produces red flowers that provide shielding. Okay. Long, thin stems grow among the tall leaves. This? Bright red flower. Long, thin stems grow among the tall leaves. Yeah, there's stems among the leaves. I don't know what this is a picture of, though. A red flower that provides a shielding effect. They are tall leaves. This one isn't tall leaves, and this one's already named. We know it needs to be a red flower. This one is a red flower. This one's a red flower. This one has red flowers. Okay, yeah, it has to be this one. I don't think it can be anything else. Okay, candlewood. But I think I want her to face the demons. Where'd I lose that plant? Where's the facing your demons plant? It's up in here somewhere. Come on, demon plant. There you are. Face your demons. Collect. Worry less. Well, she'll be worrying less when she faces her demons. Ding. Margaret Elizabeth. Elsbeth. Okay, we don't come to Undermere often, but I heard about your shop and I said to Francis we simply must pay a visit. It's a wonderful breath of a life in an otherwise dreary town. I'm not green-fingered. I'm the green-fingered one, and it's not really his cup of tea. But I persuaded him. Can you stop that? But I persuaded him the trip would do him good, and besides, he'll be wanting to take a boat out on the lake. Shame about this awful weather, though. You must come to Sizerg. I don't know how to pronounce that one. We have a small library with some books on plants that my grandfather acquired many years ago. I'm sure they will be of interest to a horticulturalist such as yourself. Well, thank you. That's the letters, I'm guessing. And we have exploration points, so we'll go there now. You just left, we're going there now. You are cordially invited to Slazir Castle. Lord and Lady Elsbeth. And did you say where this was? I don't remember where this was. I assume it's somewhat close to... yes. Because I'm in Undermere. So is this one right? Yes. I'm here. I followed you. I just walked right out the door with you and went to your house. Or castle. I am greeted enthusiastically by Lady Elsbeth herself. She is very talkative and has many questions on horticulture that I do my best to answer as she takes me on a tour of the gardens. Oh, you must take a sample of this back with you, she exclaims, pointing out a plant that I do not recognize, but before I can stop to take a look, she has already whisked me on to the next. And this one too, she says. I am quite exhausted by the time we make it to the library, and I don't have the time to make as thorough a study as I would like. Nevertheless, I am able to find an interesting entry that I note down. Don't forget these, Lady Elsbeth cries as I make to leave. She thrusts the plants from the gardens into my hands, and I thank her warmly. Well, you could just go back again and read more of the books. There we go. I got this, and I got these. Ooh, this is a bell sprout looking thing if I ever saw one. And this one's complete. Wait, when I go into map mode... Oh, it's here. I'm like, where is this one? But this one's complete, so I can put it away. Put these away, and next. Maybe we could finish out the day and then end this episode. I'm looking for a plant with yellow flowers and coarse leaves. Okay. It helps with my heartburn. Yellow flowers, coarse leaves. Yellow flowers, coarse leaves. Gandyroot, perhaps? Are the leaves coarse, though? The leaves are coarse to the touch. Okay, what did I call this one? Gandyroot? So that should be up in here somewhere. Gandyroot. Aid with digestive problems when prepared correctly, yes. Rough leaves are an irritant, only the plant is safe for consumption. On the petals. Okay, yeah. Gandyroot. And there we go. Perfect. Pet the cat. And next, Selena Scott. They're saying Black Comb is haunted now. Bradley Miller told me he saw the ghost of a huge deer, antlers and all, but then Bradley Miller also says he can talk to squirrels. Either way, there's something evil in them hills, and I'm not taking any chances. Okay. Awful what happened to that poor young man at Swinsdale? Swinside. I've come for some stinking mount cap. Okay. Stinking mount cap, you say? I hope I have that. Sunset that. Okay, I'm guessing it is this. It's sunset this. Does it smell? Does it smell bad? Is that what you're calling it, stinking? The sunset mount cap is a type of fungus with a domed cap, sometimes called stinking mount cap, as a result of its unpleasant odor. Exactly. It is thought to deter unwanted souls and spirits from entering the home and is often placed in doorways. It's mildly toxic to humans and should not be eaten. Well, it ain't this one, so it's one of the others that I have. It's rounded. This one has nodules, this one has nodules, this one's the only rounded one, and there's little flies or something around it. It smells strongly of soured milk, bad enough to make my eyes water. That's it. That's the one. Sunset, M-O-U-N-T, cap. Yeah, good. Perfect. Oh, it said Sunset Mount Cap right here anyways. There we go. And I got another thing. Perfect. And I think with that, we will end the day and end this episode here. Wait, no, we gotta do the tarot cards first. We can't end the episode yet. She lives alone in the castle to the northwest of the abbey. She buried her husband there, miles to the east, where the everherd grows. At 15, her mother, strong, dependable, loving, was struck down by typhoid. The girl drew inward as her father turned to drink. Okay, this is going to be a bit of a problem to find, but we'll leave that for the next episode, day 5, Tuesday. I don't know how many days there are, but so far, a Rising Dead we've never touched yet. So one of these clues, put the labels back, even put my own book back, and I haven't done anything with any of these, but I do have like this thing, which I guess turned upside down is like this shape, but I don't know what to do with it. And it counts as a letters, it's not a clue. Either way, pet the cat. And we will end this episode here. Leave a like, hit the subscribe, leave a comment if you like, and I'll see everybody in the next video.